Good morning everyone and welcome to episode 15 of Knitknacker Natters. I am Fatima and I'm the host of this crafting podcast, and today I'm coming to you from sunny Cairo. So I'm hoping that you'll see some footage right at the beginning of the scene around me, and if you hear lots of honking, that's the sights and sounds of Cairo, I'm afraid. Not much I can do about it. But hopefully you won't have to put up with it for too long, because this is going to be relatively short. Okay, so for those of you who are new, welcome, and to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back time and time again. I am usually talking about knitting and crochet and occasionally other crafting things related to the fibre arts mostly. I am also usually based in Singapore. I have been to the UK recently, and I am now on my journey back to Singapore. I'm currently in Cairo for about 24 hours, and then I'm going to be heading to Saudi Arabia, and then it's back home. So, where can you find me? You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as @Knitknacker. The podcast also has a group on Ravelry called Knitknacker Natters Podcast. And usually I upload show notes for the episodes the more recent episodes on my blog, which is attached to my tech editing website, which is www.knitknackercrafts.com and then /blog. So most of you are coming over to watch the podcast because we are in the midst of the Wonders of the World KAL, which is a fantastic 6-month KAL, where 6 podcasters have gotten together and are taking you on a fibre arts adventure. It's basically an opportunity to discover the fibre arts continent by continent and get to know maybe some less well-known designers or dyers, less well-known to you. So yeah, we're in March and it's Wow Asia at the moment, so we're in the continent of Asia. Unfortunately, I'm not coming to you from Asia, but such is life. Unfortunately, we've just had a change in plans and things didn't quite work out how they were supposed to. Okay, so for Wow Asia today, we have got a little snippet of the knitting scene in Hong Kong, I'd like to say. Celine, who is the host of the Basic Stitch Knitting Podcast, has very kindly shown us around her local yarn store. She's a new podcaster coming out of Hong Kong, and I had approached her to see if she might be able to work with us on Wow Asia, and she very kindly has filmed some footage, which I'm going to show you now. like that. Celine, you are very lucky. I don't think we have any yarn stores in Singapore that look quite like that, and there seems to be tons of room. We're looking forward to finding out how you got along with the new yarn that you're using, the Hong Kong yarn. Do go and check out her podcast. She's basic stitch knitting, like I mentioned, and she's got at the moment two, I'm not sure now. I think I've watched 2, maybe 3 episodes, but she's relatively new, so do go and check her out. So, what have I been up to? I have been pretty much working on the things that I was working on before, or rather, I've been working on one of the items I was working on before. And last week, I had mentioned that I had cast on a KAL hat. Can you see this? This is a Japanese design by Noriko Ichikawa. It's a really fun and easy knit with slip stitches, which kind of give you a zigzag effect. Now this is unblocked. There, can you see that? It's made in bulky yarn, so this is Mad Tosh Chunky in the esoteric colourway, which I absolutely love. This is probably about 80% of the skein, so you should have enough to do a pom-pom. I don't have a pom-pom maker and I couldn't really be bothered. Now, the design only comes in one size, which is far too large for me. And I don't remember if I actually knew this before I cast it on. I'm sure you have commented on a previous project. So I now have a hat. Wait for that to go down. I now have a hat that is far too big for me. So I might be gifting it to someone else or selling it. So if anyone is interested in buying this hat, please do get in touch with me. It's really lovely, it's really nice and warm. So yes, really fun, and it didn't take very long at all. It's kind of knit on 5mm needles for the ribbing for the hem, and then 5.5mm needles for the rest of the body. There we go. Okay. For the rest of the week, things have been quite busy. So I went to Bath, and if you've been following me on Instagram, that was a really lovely little break away. And I've only really been working on one project since then. That's also a WOW project, but it's not a WOW Asia project. It was my WOW Oz and NZ project that I had cast on in January. It was supposed to be a birthday present for my mum, whose birthday is at the end of Jan. I just didn't get around to finishing it, and then so many other things that I had cast on, and I had deadlines, it just didn't happen. So I have been trying to beaver away on this number. It's called Midnight in Sydney. It's a shawl designed by Meg Gadsby, who was a British Australian designer, and it's finished almost. I am literally doing the bind off at the moment. It's a picot bind off, and actually I started the picot bind off on Wednesday and did this much and haven't had a chance to work on it since. So this is done in Debonair yarns in the colourway Jet. I need to find the info on what the yarn base is, but it's basically their sparkle base, and I don't know if you can see, but it's so super sparkly. It's a lovely design that has a garter stitch body, and then this kind of lace. See if you can see that lace section at the end. So tomorrow is Sunday the 26th travelling with my family and my parents, and I'm hoping, I don't know if this is going to be possible, to at least bind off this baby by tomorrow. And I know it's not blocked, but at least I have something then to give to her, which will be awesome. I really didn't think that I'd be able to finish it in time, but I managed to get quite a bit done on the train journey back from Bath, because I was probably about there when it came to the lake, so I did all of that. But it was quite an achievement for me. I'm not the fastest of knitters, but it was really fun, and I really love it. And I love the yarn too. I just love how sparkly it is. I just don't know how much you can see on screen. I think it's gonna block out quite nicely. So yes, do check out the pattern. Like I said, really simple. For me, the thing that slowed me down is in the lacework you do have kind of knit four togethers, and that's the only thing that slowed me down with this. I'm slowly getting used to having so many stitches on the needles. So yeah, so this is done on 4.5mm needles, high sharps, great to work with. My higher sharps are part of my interchangeable set, and they're pointy, but they're not super sharp. So when you're getting to knit 3 together, it's absolutely fine, not a problem. When you're getting to knit 4 together, it's a little bit harder, so hence kind of slowing me down. But we got there in the end. It's really just the pico bind off now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been working on. I see in the group that people have been really busy with their amigurumis, and I'm really excited about that. So there's lots of opportunities for you to get involved in WOW Asia. We have 2 KALs going on. We have the amigurumi KAL, which finishes on the 31st of March. We probably won't close the thread till the 1st of April. Just to give everyone an opportunity to get their finished objects into the thread. Sorry, I'm squinting quite a lot because the sun is coming right at me. Yeah, so that's the amigurumi KAL. I am keeping it relatively free and easy in terms of what I consider amigurumi. Any kind of knit or crocheted stuffed toy is eligible. I would like for you to have started it in March if possible. If you use either an Asian design or an Asian yarn, you do have the opportunity to post your finished object twice, so that's more opportunities to win prizes. You can also pop your finished object in the general WOW Asia finished object thread as well, because it's still a WOW Asia project if you've used an Asian yarn or an Asian design. The second KAL, which is the WOW Asia one, starts on the 1st of March and it runs through to the end of June, which is the end of the entire one, the World KAL. That just gives you an opportunity to kind of find that perfect design for you, or be able to order that perfect yarn for yourself. I just wanted to give people plenty of opportunity to discover Asia. Asia's a really difficult continent, I think, to crack with the fibre art. There's lots of stuff going on underground. There's lots of stuff we might not be aware of, but Ravelry and actually Google as well are really good places to start. If you know of people, friends, family who have ever kind of stayed in Asia, worked in Asia, it's worth kind of speaking to them as well. Crochet tends to be much more popular than knitting, and that's fine. This is a fibre arts adventure, so I'm open to anyone getting fibre that they've spun and popping that into the finished object thread. Anything you've crocheted, anything you've knitted, it's all eligible. So yeah, I should say that even Mina Phillips, because we've claimed Mina Phillips as our Asian designer, given the fact that she is Iranian, and also the fact that she's lived in Bahrain and Dubai for such a long time, despite being in New York at present. So I think we had a bit of a discussion, Grace and I. Grace from the Bubbles Travelling Yarn podcast, and she gave me Mina very kindly. So if you're doing any of Mina's patterns, if you're knitting any of Mina's patterns, please enter them into the thread. And that includes things like the Grand Central socks pattern, because I know lots of people have them on their needles. I have a pattern, I've just got too many things on the needles at the moment to cast those on, but hopefully soon. So lots of opportunities to get involved. We have lots of prizes. We have an amigurumi book, we have some yarn, we have a Japanese yarn. I think we've got a mini skein set, we've got patterns to give away, we've got quite a few things as prizes, so that's all really, really exciting. You do have a third option to get your hands on some prizes, and that's to kind of hop along to the Once of the World group, KAL group, which is a group in itself, and just chat along in the general tassel thread. Any of the tassel threads, both in my group and in that group, are going to make you eligible for prizes. So hop along, even if it's just to say, I was searching in Ravelry and, I didn't manage to find anything coming out of, I don't know where. Or I found this really amazing pattern, but I'm not ready to cut it. It doesn't matter. Get involved. So, what have I been up to last week? As I mentioned earlier, I have been to Bath. My husband joined us in the UK this week, and yesterday, last night, we came over to Egypt. So I'm in Cairo for about 30 hours, and then it's off to Saudi Arabia, where my family and I are going to be going on a small pilgrimage, and then it's back to Singapore, via Malaysia actually. My son has been really, really sick this week, so it's not been a fantastic week for us. It's never nice when your little ones are poorly, is it? As a doctor, I think I find it really difficult because I want to be able to cure him instantly, and it doesn't work like that in real life. So yeah, pretty much everything else is on hold for me at present. Now that I'm kind of African and the Middle East, I don't know how great my internet connectivity is going to be because I'm going to be in hotels. So I possibly won't be able to get another podcast out. I'm not even sure if this one will get uploaded, if I'm honest. But I will try my best, and I will try to kind of keep up with KAL Asia, both through Ravelry, my blog, and Instagram where I can. There is a new article coming out by June this week. June was the writer who kindly wrote an article on my blog about Japanese yarns, and this time she's doing a feature article on a Japanese upcoming designer. So do look out for that, and I will try to post on Instagram and on Ravelry when that's going to be out. I don't think it's going to be linked to a video, just because, like I said, I'm not sure if I have enough time. So I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm really easily available, both through Instagram and Ravelry. If I don't reply straight away, it's just because I'm not in an internet-friendly place. But I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.